The World of Maths Assignment 2. Play-based learning is vital for a child's early learning and development. Children are not designed to sit and be forced to learn by sitting on a mat and repeating numbers over and over. Their learning is best when they are investigating and problem solving during the day. It is thought that children do not start learning mathematics and numeracy before attending school, but this could not be further from the truth. It's recognised that mathematical reasoning, numeracy skills, and problem solving develop earlier than previously recognised, Sriracha and Spodek 2008. And early childhood is a vital time for children to develop these math skills, Lee 2012. As children play, they are learning and discovering new ideas and concepts, like mathematics, and putting them into practice. An example of this is as a child starts using different sized blocks to build a tower. As they try building a tower, if they use smaller blocks at the bottom and bigger ones at the top, it will become top-heavy and fall over. As a child observes this and begins to problem solving, they will understand they need to put the bigger blocks at the bottom and build up with smaller blocks. These are simple ways children learn mathematics and numeracy through play. It can be something very simple they discover during play, or a more complex set-out activity that children can independently investigate. This presentation will show an example of an activity that can be set up to provide children with a learning experience they can investigate independently and with an educator's influence. This example learning activity will encourage children between the ages of 4 and 5 years old to expand their knowledge of measurement and in particular volume. Set out in a sandpit, you could put out different sized containers, cups and buckets. Let the children have free play in the sandpit with the sand in containers. You can encourage their play by asking some leading questions, such as which container do you think holds the most sand, or which container holds the least amount of sand. Using a small container, you could ask how many of these small containers would it take to fill the big container. From a big container, will all the sand inside it fit inside the smaller container? See how the children go with understanding the different size containers hold different amounts of sand and being able to compare the sizes. This activity is flexible, so it can be as complex in what the questions you ask, depending how the children go understanding the concept of volume as the activity goes. It can be done at the child's own pace, and they can investigate however they like. Children often enjoy tipping things between container back and forth, so this would be easy for the child to do within this activity. This activity provides the child with many different areas within the early learning years frameworks. This activity fits within the learning outcome 4. These are: children develop depositions for learning such as curiosity, cooperation, confidence, creativity, commitment, enthusiasm, persistence, imagination, and reflexivity. Children develop a range of skills and processes such as problem solving, inquiry, experimentation, hypothesizing, researching, and investigating. Children transfer and adapt what they have learned from one context to another. Children resource their own learning through connecting with people, place, technologies, and natural and processed materials. This activity gets children to use their curiosity and persistence during the activity. They develop their skills of experimenting, hypothesizing, and investigating by estimating and testing how much sand fits in each container and how many containers it takes to fill others. This activity requires trial and error when testing the different volumes of containers. Through this activity, it proves that children are able to grasp and understand mathematical concepts and use their numeracy skills to figure out the volume of different containers. It shows how they are learning about these concepts and ideas well before they start school, and that their play is also helping them extend on their skills and knowledge.